My style of dress is vaguely 18th century, around about 1780s-ish. Definitely not pirate, despite what other people seem to believe. Because it's my normal everyday clothing, it's not me wearing costume. I don't really worry about authenticity for everyday wear. It's what I feel comfortable in, and it gets the idea of the style. But yeah, jeans and t-shirts has never been something that's appealed to me. I run a cafe in a library in Crouch End, but I'm also an artist and I paint and sculpt. I think I last did what could be summed up as an office job about 20 years ago. Normally, at an average day, I'll bump into someone who goes, "Oh, I know who you are. I've seen you around." I was walking to work one morning and some chap in a big black expensive car actually stopped his car, wound down the window and shouted at me. He was really angry that I was a disgrace and I should be ashamed of myself. And I thought, he must be having a very hard day and probably a very hard life to even consider getting angry over what someone else is wearing in the street. I grew up doing battle reenactments from the age of 5. So my weekends from 5 onwards were spent all around the country wearing, in the 17th century basically. So I was very used to wearing period costume, and my mother makes period costume. I've never dressed what one considered normal. Used to go to art college wearing full dinner tuxedo and white gloves and things. I identify with the late 18th century because it was this age of revolution in social and political and creative and scientific ways. Yes, the 18th century, everything happened. I grew up in an environment where knowledge was something that was to be treasured. So I kind of settled into a mode of going, I like that, so I'll wear that. I've been known to make various bits myself. I adapt waistcoats. My mother makes a lot of my frock coats and tailcoats because she makes period costume and because she's my mother, which means that actually my average style of dress is cheaper than the average jeans and t-shirt combo that most people wear. I've always chosen to be myself rather than deliberately choosing to dress differently to the mainstream. I've never considered myself to be part of the mainstream, and thus it's easy. It's me. I don't really understand why people feel the need to be pressurised into not being themselves. Yeah, I find peer pressure a sad thing. Never bow into it, kids. It's good to be yourself.
Click the videos to watch more Londoners and don't forget to subscribe.